skipper from the 1-0 defeat at Motherwell 11 days ago, but 5 of them were in World Cup duty in midweek. There was joy for Gary Stevens and Terry Butcher of England, and sorrow for Richard Gough, Ali McCoist and Mo Johnston of Scotland. Chris Woods missed out on England's trip to Poland, but he's back after injury, knowing that Bonnie Ginsberg is putting pressure on him at Ibrox, and he's also determined to ensure he's in Bobby Robson's pool for Italy. Trevor Steven too will be harbouring World Cup hopes, but he's already found out how tough life is in the Scottish Premier League. Dundee United have used no fewer than 25 players this season in their first team, but Jim McLean has selected exactly the same team as brought off that fine 2-0 win against Aberdeen 10 days ago. Maurice Malpass was, for me, one of Scotland's best 2 players in Paris on Wednesday night, and he's grown in stature in the last couple of years, thriving now on the United captaincy. And Alec Cleland at 18 is one of Scotland's finest prospects. He's playing his 20th game in the first team this afternoon, and just watch for his remarkable poise and control. The referee this afternoon, Mr. Jim Renton from Cowdenbeath. The United start the match in perfect conditions. There's a coolness overhead, the pitch in immaculate condition, and 1 or 2 gaps behind Billy Thompson, the United goal, in the crowd. But still a very healthy turnout for what should be one of the most attractive fixtures of the day. United 1 point ahead of Rangers at this stage in the season after 8 matches. United 2 from the top and Rangers 3 points behind. There's Maurice Malpass, the United skipper. There's a little word of warning there for Neil Cooper from referee Renton. That first challenge. It's back now with John Clark. Here's Alec Cleland. O'Neill. Bowman hugging the right touchline in midfield for United. That's a delicate ball forward. Here's Jackson. Now Gallagher. Away by Stephen. Well into Malpass. Krivokovic. Back now with Neri. Headed away by Butcher. And Jim McInally couldn't get a hold of that shot, but it's been a very promising, sprightly start from United. Here's Wilkins again for Rangers. Walters free on the left. First player to challenge is always Bowman. It's for McCoist. There's John Clark. A chance now for Rangers to get forward again. Walters will take the throw. He has McCoist and Johnston available, but he's won the corner kick off Bowman. Gough and Butcher arriving in the box. It was well won by Krivokovic. Left well to get the ball before Gough. Here's Gary Stevens. Johnston has gone wide. Mary's header. Mary again. McCoist is onside. A chance now for Rangers. And excellent defending by John Clark, who kept his head in that emergency situation. Well, an indecisive clearance there by Neri, returned immediately by Cooper. McCoist was onside, got the ball ahead of Billy Thompson, but Clark was there to clear. Right with Trevor Steven. Robbed easily by Jackson. O'Neill is inside. Jackson continues the run, showing good pace there, getting away from Stevens. And now showing control, but he didn't have quite enough space. That's the start of the match though from Darren Jackson, the former Meadowbank and Newcastle United player. Butcher into midfield, picking out Walters. Here's McCoist. Ball across by Clark. That's through the middle for Stephen. Great play from Rangers. The best move of the match so far from Rangers without question. McCoist playing it through there for Trevor Steven, showing superb control with the right foot, but not quite the required accuracy with the left. Long ball goes straight to Monroe. Here's Walters. Good running by Monroe. He's followed all the way by Bowman. An excellent play by both players. Stuart Monroe for his surging run in the left, and Dave Bowman for his defensive diligence. Trevor Stephen taking all the Rangers corner kicks. Once again, a difficult ball for Billy Thompson. Livakovic heads out. There's Stevens. Well, I'm not sure Billy Thompson knew a great deal about that. Far-flung corner kick this time, headed away well by Livakovic. Coming on the volley to Gary Stevens through that ruck of players, and relief for Billy Thompson. O'Neill robbed by Stevens. Back with Goff. Here goes Butcher. McCoy has found a yard around the box. There's Trevor Stephen, now Johnston. Stephen! Blocked by John Clark. And suddenly United are under siege. The long ball caused the problem. McCoy's found some space for a moment. Stephen tried to knock that down for Johnston. A good tackle by Neary. It fell for Trevor Stephen, and there was John Clark with the clearance. Finds his way again to Neil Cooper. A header on the turn by Ali McCoist. He took a severe blow there in the process. A head knock there for McCoist, and Terry Butcher signalling urgently to the dugout for attention. Was helped on there and returned quickly by Neil Cooper. Look at the courage here of Ali McCoist going for this and taking that defender's head in the face in the process. Well, Ali McCoist looking none too happy. Blow in the temple. Well, that's been carefully examined by Phil Boersma, and in fact he's taking no chances. McCoist is coming off. Certainly looks groggy. Here's Butcher. Johnston playing for the moment through the middle on his own for Rangers, with McCoist off the field. Careless one from Cleland, and from Gary Stevens. Here's Kevin Gallagher. Well, a delightful chip there from Gallagher. He saw Woods off his line. That ball going over the bar, I'm sure, would relieve both Chris Woods and Gary Stevens, who made the defensive error. And a warm welcome back for Ali McCoist. He's been cleared to return to the action. Exchange. Cooper is on the ground, and there was no free kick there. Both players going for the ball in strong, determined fashion. Neil Cooper coming off second best. The referee will not allow the play to stop. He's insisting. No, he's allowing attention for Cooper. High ball there, Cooper coming to try to play it. Bowman also going for the ball. There was the collision. Well, certainly Bowman was high. Well, Neil Cooper will certainly not have relished that one little bit. Not too often on the receiving end. Stevens lofts it forward. Put away by Clark. Bowman into space. Wilkins got there first. And there goes the half-time whistle. Fully 4 minutes extra played in the first half to allow for the injuries to Ali McCoist and Neil Cooper. And it was McCoist who came closest to opening the scoring in the first half. There he goes, off with the wounds of the first half, but he had a great chance when Neil Cooper beat the offside trap after the corner kick, played it into his path in the inside left channel. He beat Billy Thompson to the ball, but John Clark made the clearance in the goalmouth. So the half-time score here at Ibrox, Rangers 0, Dundee United 1. So the sun is beginning to disappear here at Ibrox as Rangers get the second half underway. They've made a very significant change at half-time. Ian McCall, wearing number 14, has come on in midfield to replace Neil Cooper, who took that heavy face knock late in the first half. McCoy running it back for Wilkins. Stephen and Butcher. Johnson's layoff. Here's Wilkins. McCall. Far post ball looking for Walters. Blocked there by Billy Thompson. Johnson's in among it. It's scrambled over the line. Has it gone? Yes. The goal has been given. Oh, what a scene inside the United goalmouth. A smile on the face of Ali McCoist. The linesman has indicated it's a goal. All sorts of problems coming from this ball in from Ian McCall. Walters got his head to it. Thompson blocked it, then tried to kick it away. Couldn't get the ball clear. Mo Johnston was there. It broke from Johnston across towards McCoist, and it looked as though Mo Johnston got the final touch. So Mo Johnston coming to the touchline to speak to Phil Borsma, the Rangers trainer. But there's going to be a problem for one of the United players who protested to the linesman too vehemently about that. And indeed it was the United captain Maurice Malpass, who said too much to the near side linesman.
John Clark's header. That was Butcher. Walters looking for Johnston, but Clark was quick enough for United. Ball stopped this time by Jackson. Here's Gallagher. Space on the right for Bowman and Cleland. With a cross, that'll be a corner kick to United. So perhaps now some work for Chris Woods to do. John Clark trying to ensure that. A packed penalty area for Darren Jackson's corner. And no nods it out. Walters completes the clearance. David Neary shielding his eyes from the sun. Still doing the same as he looks up and finds Gallagher. Here's O'Neill. Bowman. Now McInally. Krivokovic. Stumble at the wrong moment for United. Giving Stevens possession. Richard lofting it forward. McCoist is onside. A great chance again for Rangers. He looks for support inside. Gets it from Johnston. Couldn't get over the shot as John Clark made his challenge. Intelligent play though from Ali McCoist. A look here at the way McCoist beats the offside trap. The long high ball played forward. And McCoist coming to an onside position. Breaking on the right, looking for Johnston inside. Here's Ian McCall. There's Johnston! It's off the base of the post. Walter returns it again. There's David Neary with the headed clearance. second. And once again, it was all created by Ian McCall with a fine slanting cross. Johnston leading in. Thompson was beaten. It came off the post. McCall with a corner kick. Thompson gathers at the second attempt.
So what can United do about this now? They started in such promising fashion, but at the moment they look as though they've lost their way somewhat. Wilkins finding McCall. Good judgment there by Malpass. Linking with McInally. It's a good move from United. Here's Krivokapic. That appeared to be handball. It came off. Stuart Munro's arm. Yes! The penalty kick has been given. Stuart Munro protesting towards the referee. This is a fine move from United, inspired by Malpass. Now as the ball is played in here by Krivokapic, it certainly appeared to hit the left arm of Stuart Munro, and the referee looks at the linesman and gives the penalty. So it is a perfect opportunity for Dundee United to equalise. The task has been entrusted to Michael O'Neill. Northern Ireland international facing Chris Woods. One each. Only just from Michael O'Neill. But he certainly enjoyed that. He's the leading goal scorer at Tannadice this season now. That's his 4th goal. And it just cracked in off the underside of the crossbar. There it is, hitting the roof of the net on the bounce. Walters. Goes Neary with Johnston. Here's Darren Jackson. Good turn. He's shown a lot of ability too this afternoon, Darren Jackson. Quarter of an hour remaining. United clearly were much happier with a point than Rangers. And they see a big push towards the end from the home side. There goes Butcher. Header by Neary. Stevens left it high forward to find the head of Neary, but this is Walters. Go to McCoist. Sheer brilliance from McCoist. Rangers take the lead. Was created here by Mark Walters. Now just wait for this delightful pass. No question of offside, I'm sure, when the ball was released. McGuinness played McCoist on, and the finishing was deadly. Well, McCoist gets his 9th goal of the season, and seldom with a goal more welcome, I'm sure. Looking for Johnston. Well tackled again by Clark. Walters to Wilkins. Here's Johnston. It's a good second half performance this from Rangers. Here's Walters. And it goes to Wilkins. Now Stephen. Walters again. Fine out swinging cross, there's Ian McCall, and it came off McGuinness. That'll be a corner kick. Feels for handball from the Rangers players, but if there was handball, definitely adjudged to be accidental by the referee. There was the header, it came off the arm, perhaps, of Gary McGuinness involuntarily. A corner kick it is. Goff has gone forward, so has Butcher to the near post as usual. Clark, there's Jackson. There goes Malpass. Gibbons finds Walters. Well, didn't quite make it. McGuinness was there. Now here's Johnston.
Near post ball for McCoist. Good positioning there from Billy Thompson. That's what made all the difference. A good play here from Johnston, dragging the ball to his left foot, playing in the cross, touched on by McCoist, but well saved by Thompson. Now Jackson. Patalainen. Just took a blow in the head there from Malpass, and Johnston is onside. McCoist waits in the middle. Released early, and it's McCoist taken out of the play by McGuinness off the ball. Play continuing as Ian McCall fails to keep it in on the far side. And McCoist going across the referee Renton. Johnston playing it in, McGuinness, and McCoist clash at the edge of the box. McCoist clearly thought he was taken out of the play. Well, the referee saw nothing amiss. There's Krivojevic. The tackle came from Johnston. Krivojevic again. The Rangers fans whistling for time up. Here's McInally. And Krivojevic couldn't collect the pass. It might now be all over for Dundee United. Now pass inside, helped on by Neri. Here's Bowman. McInally gives chase. There's Krivojevic. Up goes Goff. Krivojevic again. Out Patalainen. United enjoying some possession. There's a good cross inside. Up goes Butcher. And the full-time whistle has gone. Scarcely noticed by the players or the fans. Rangers have won by 2 goals to 1. It's a victory they can scarcely begrudge. The opening goal in controversial circumstances from Johnston, but the winner from Ali McCoist had no doubt at all about it. There's a very warm exchange between the two international teammates, McCoist and Malpass. Kevin Gallagher also joining the discussion. But it was McCoist who won the match in the end for Rangers with that superb strike in 75 minutes. The Rangers thoroughly deserved the victory. They won in the end. It was Rangers 2 and the United 1.
Yeah, what was your reaction to that performance?
I thought today, Jock, we were excellent. I thought we played some very, very good football. It was a good day all round for us. Happy with today.
And of course you got your strike force back in business.
Yeah, certainly did. They played well. Apart from the goals, they played very well. But I'm sure they'd be the first to say that it wasn't just about them too, because it was a good team performance. In my experience, after a midweek game, whether it been international or playing in Europe, you get some sort of hangover. And we were worried about that today because we had so many people away in midweek duty, but there was not a hint to that. A really good team performance today. There's several individuals I could pick out, but it'd be wrong for me because I felt today it was a good solid team performance, especially with the sort of run we've been having where we haven't been getting a lot of luck. None of them felt sorry for themselves, and they showed what they were made of today.
If I could pick out one individual who made some impact, was Ian McCall. He came on in the second half and injected some freshness. Were you pleased with him?
You're right. Today he came on and he inspired us, changed the game again. We were bossing the game at that time. When he came on, he got them on their heels a couple of times down the line and played a couple of lovely balls. And one especially I can think of where Morris was unfortunate with the ball from his header hit the bottom of the post.
Now you had a good performance, but Aberdeen struggled obviously against Hearts.
That counts
the League Cup final.
Counts for nothing. Next Sunday, I'm hoping it'll be another classic because we've played them twice in this final the last 2 years. There have been two very, very good games, close encounters, and I'm sure next Sunday, regardless of what happened today at Pittodrie, next Sunday will be a very tight and close game.
Well said.